planning to tell me your demands at some point?
You find someone we can trust and maybe we would...
Like who?
Not you, not one of your rangers, and not these city guards neither.
What the hell am I supposed to do with that? You need to stand back now. I don't mean to be rude, but I don't know you. Now please, stand back.
Aquila City at its finest, I see. Never a dull moment.
Well, I'll be damned. Sam Cole. Been a long time. I won't hold my breath about you being here to take the badge again. Listen, Sam, just so you know, I don't blame you for how it went down. For the others, though, you might get a different reception.
Thanks. I appreciate you saying so. But I figure some of that reception is owed. Still, I appreciate the sentiment, Marshal. It seems you got a situation. My friend here may be the answer you're looking for.
All right, Sam. I'll trust your judgment on this one. Some folks from the Shaw gang tried to rob the place, but they got spotted by a guard. They took everyone inside hostage, and now they're keeping a watch so we can't move against them. They're using the intercom to communicate. Well, that's real damn helpful. Thank you. They won't talk to me. Say they don't trust the badge. They want a neutral negotiator. In other words, they didn't have a plan for this, so they're stalling while they come up with one. All right, I'm willing to allow that. But a few things first. Say what you have to. Whatever they ask for, there's no way in hell I'm giving it to them. Also, there are lives at stake, so don't get cavalier. Find out what they want, and then report back to me.
Take it slow and steady. Look for every opportunity to de-escalate. You got this.
Hey, you in the bank. I'm sending in a negotiator, so don't shoot.
Hands where I can see
Security
them.
around
And
here
don't
is
try
a joke.
nothing.
Those guys are scared.
You're the negotiator, huh? If you think you're just gonna walk up here and get us to surrender, you're dead wrong. It's Jed. Jed Bullock. Well, ain't you polite? So tell me, stranger, how do I know you're gonna deal straight with us? I don't know you, so why should your word mean anything to me? We're staying as long as it takes. Am I supposed to be impressed? I'm so ready to... Oh, you want to be off? Nothing you say is gonna change. They talk too damn much. Complain about everything. As much as we'd like to, none of us has shot one yet. We want to guarantee a safe passage to the spaceport and a ship. We'll drop the hostages off somewhere safe in the system. After that, we'll radio back where they are, and the Marshal and his crew can come and get them. But if anybody follows us when we break orbit, we start shooting people. Got it? What, you think we want to stay locked up in here? Oh, hell, the Freestar Rangers have got ships. They could give us one of them. This whole damn job's gone wrong. It was supposed to be just a quick hit. Clean and simple, you know? So let's all try to keep our heads, yeah? Because my guys, they're going crazy in here. I don't know how much longer we can last. What do you mean? Sometimes bad things happen to you. Marshal might take a... Damn it. I didn't... There are tickets. Nah, it's too late to back out now. We're seeing this through. You go tell the Marshal to get that ship ready so we can all walk away from this thing without anybody getting hurt.
Shaw. I heard every word. He's talking too loud. Sign of fatigue. All that fear and exhaustion are taking a toll. That puts us in a very precarious position. I appreciate your idealism. You've already ruled out one of them, so that leaves us with only one option. Problem is, they're keeping me and the guards inside at all times. If we try to move against them, they'll see us coming. What do you want? Credits? Fine, if that's what it takes to end this. I'll do it. But those credits better buy me a guarantee that the hostages will come out safe and unharmed.
Maybe help the people first, and then talk about a reward?
Now, I see two ways we can play this. You could ask to see the hostages. And once you're inside, you can make your move. If you're quick, I think you can take them out before they have a chance to respond. But you'll have to shoot to kill. There's also a back door. Most of their attention's focused out front here, so they may not be watching it as closely. This key should unlock it.
What'd the Marshal say? I guess that'd be all right. You're gonna need to ditch that weapon first. Ain't no way I'm letting you in here armed. Fine, but make it quick. That's true. If you tried something, we'd take you out real quick. make a fair point. Well, my word's gonna have to be... I'm done talking about this. Now go tell the marshal that I want my goddamn shit.
I'm gonna make a break for it. My eyes! My eyes!
There's no more. Don't hurt them.
You planning to tell me your demands at some point?
You find someone we can trust, and maybe we will.
Like who?
Not you, not one of your rangers, and not these city guards, neither.
What the hell am I supposed to do with that?
Security around here is a joke.
You need to stand back. I don't mean to be rude. Now please, stand back.
Aquila City at its finest.
Well, I won't hold my breath. Listen, for the others...
Thanks. I appreciate it. But I figure some of it seems you got a situation.
All right. Some folks from the... They took everyone in. They're using the internet. Well, that's real. They won't talk. In other words... Say what you have. Also, find out what they want.
Take it slow and steady.
Those guys are scared. I can tell. Hey, in the bank. Sending in a negotiator, so don't shoot.
Hands where I can see him. And don't try nothing. You're the negotiator, huh? You think you're just gonna walk up? Well, ain't you polite? So tell me, stranger, how do I know you're gonna deal straight with us? I don't know you. I'm so ready to get out of here. Well, oh, you want to be off? Nothing you say is gonna change me. We want to guarantee us. We'll drop the hostages on. After that, we'll radio. But if anybody follows us, oh hell, the freak. So let's just. What do you mean? Nice try. Yeah. I don't think any of us is ready to die here. You have to believe me, we never meant to take hostages. Nobody's been hurt. So maybe the judge won't come down too hard on us. Yeah. I think this has gone on long enough. You go tell the marshal we'll come quietly.
You'd make a decent ranger with the way you handled that.
Don't forget, there are lives. What's the word? First things first. How'd you get the Shaw gang to stand down? Considering those are Shaw's people, that's damn near a miracle. Here, you've more than earned this. You got us out of a tough spot, and you did it with courage that's not common. As a matter of fact, you might just be Freestar Ranger material. If you're interested, head on over to the Rock and ask for Emma Wilcox.
All right.
Just fine.
Now that lives aren't on the line, let's get back in Galbank, see if we can get those maps.
Take care of yourself.
It's okay.
Okay, we'll take it from here. Nice job.
I just need a minute.
You've got guts, no doubt about that. It's the tall building at the heart of the city. Ground floor's a cantina, up...
And you're breathing? Back to normal yet?
Mostly. Still feels a little weird, though. Guess I'm not used to having the tube out. But it's nothing that would keep...
A year or two back, I shared a drink with Ron Hope.
Seems that
That
way.
man can drink.
That's...
Pretty crazy, even by Shaw gang standards.
Appreciate you sipping up the way you did.
Fine, fine. But you shouldn't...
That's the Rock, Ranger Central.
Freestar collected by himself.
I suppose I'll have to write a report about all of this. I'm thinking I ought to hire some guards.
Shaw Gang's gone too far this time.
Galbank needs better security.
Ah, so damn tired.
Just want to get out
What?
of here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Should have been long gone by now. Can't take much more of this.
All right. The family has a few different deposit boxes secured here, so let's look around. Here's a copy of the key. Okay, now remember, Solomon was from an earlier generation, so it's not going to be on a slate. Big bundles of paper is what we're after. Oh, no. Jacob. Of course that old mule saw this coming. I'd like to think you're lost looking into my baby blues. He's just a bitter old man, interfering in what's none of his business. As much as I enjoy having you around. That we do. I was hoping to avoid the estate when we landed. Cora's gonna be so mad. We really gotta do this. Yeah, well, I don't gotta say it. Yeah, I know. I know, it's just... It's personal. Alright, fine. He's my dad, okay? We're not exactly on friendly terms. Family business just wasn't something I wanted to get into, you know? God, that's the worst part. They're thick as thieves. Last thing I need is Jacob in her life. Let's leave it at that. One thing's got nothing to do with the other. I was hoping for a quick in and out. No muss, no fuss. Turns out my luck didn't hold. Listen, there's gonna be a whole lot more of this ahead if I need to talk to my old man, so...
Outlaws, Ashta. If you're looking for a weapon, I've got you covered. You turn out to be a... Don't make me regret this now.
still got some codes living in Aquila City.
Spending time in hard G is a good workout. I don't need to like it, though.
I'm just saying, my family...
Bank robbery sounded intense.
Well, well. Sam Coe finally decides to darken our doorstep again.
You know why I'm here.
Oh? And what's that? You come to your senses? Realize where you ought to be for once?
I ain't asking again.
You ain't asked once. Let's hear it. I want you to say the words about what's more important to you than family.
Okay, this was a mistake.
The only mistake I'm seeing here is you. Bringing your Constellation lackey here instead of my granddaughter. Come to help Sam loot his ancestry? You're not getting those maps. Full stop.
I got just as much right to those maps as anyone else in this family.
That's exactly right, Sam. We all share Solomon's legacy. Only some of us are around to live up to it, and some of us aren't.
All right, that's enough. Come on, let's you and I talk. In private.
Welcome home, Sam. Make your visit short, okay? It's what you do.
Hey, good to see you. Give me a sec. All right, let's talk options. No. I mean, this is no place for her, okay? The less time she spends with Jacob, the better. I made a decision a long time ago about how my little girl gets raised. And it doesn't include Jacob Coe, okay? Leave it at that. Damn it. Fine. We'll go get her. If there's any other options, I'd appreciate doing those first.
Sam's Constellation lackey here to bother me again? Well, that's not your decision, is it? It's Coe property by birthright. It stays here. Not liking your at? You really believe that, don't you? You think I'm not trying to help him? Can't believe I'm saying this. But if I'll get you out of my hair, then fine. You can have the maps. They're in the other room, here.
let's see if we can find the empty nest. All right, let me think. The way I heard it, the readings he was getting were normal at first, then they bottomed out. And no creature, alien or otherwise, would dare step inside. There. Found it. Oh, boy. That's a problem. Well, you ain't wrong. But let's take a look at what we're up against. First, it's in the middle of the frontier, which we already expected. No problems there, but the usual tussling with alien wildlife. But the empty nest is a cave right in the middle of Shawgang territory. Same outlaws who held up Galbank. I guess we're having a good old-fashioned staring contest. Hey, if they're willing to trade, all the better. But the Shawgang is, shoot-first kind of outfit. All right, time's away.
You do not want to go outside the city.
Most folk prefer the jetpack. Let's ride. victor goes the spoils. Even smugglers might take a shot at you if you invade their turf. Smugglers use caves like this everywhere. Sometimes you get lucky and find the damnedest things around. Do the honors.
I think that's far enough. Hate to put a hole in the head of Akila's own prodigal son. At least not before we've had a word.
You must be Shaw.
What I am is disappointed. Samco in the flesh, and he's peddling around the frontier with the has-beens of Constellation. Now you got past my crew, who I pay quite handsomely, I might add. Grabbed something from that weird cave. Probably whatever's been keeping the Ashta away. So, I'm down one hideout. Now, let's talk about what all that's worth to me. Your lives, your credits. One or the other, really. Quit stalling. Oh, really? Don't bullshit me. You got past a few... I prefer my enemies 6 feet under. Sick of trading words with you. Damn it! Just shoot everything!
All you. Say goodnight. We're... Hey, we're back. Newest member of our little family really pulled through for us.
Is anyone hurt? You didn't let Cora handle the artifact, did you? We don't know what effects it might have on someone her age.
Relax, we're fine. Go ahead. Time for that artifact to meet its siblings. Just, what are we building here?
I haven't picked up any kind of frequency or signal coming from it.
That doesn't mean much. This thing could be emitting something we can't even detect. As far as we know, we could be building a gigantic bomb that will blow up as soon as we finish it. Or maybe it's some kind of interstellar children's toy.
Why would either of those things give the Discoverer visions and music? It's a message. I'm sure of it.
We just have to hope that finding more of the pieces will give us some clue.
I hear that. Moving forward sometimes means fumbling around in the dark. I think Cora and I can use some downtime, but you let me know if you ever want to team up again. Oh, and since it tends to come up, me and my Rugrat co-pilot work as a team. That's non-negotiable. If I'm coming with, that means Cora's on your ship. Why not? What do you think, Cora?
It's really nice to have more company. New stories, new data.
What? Data? All right. We're in. Let's see what the galaxy throws at us next.
Is there a way to go faster than the speed of light? And none of that grav tech cheating?
Bet you never expected to end up involved in something like this.
What can I help you with? I'm right behind you.
Switching me out for the big boss, huh?
Well, of course. How?
I don't know about you, but a fella could do a lot worse than Constellation.
There are a few injuries that can't be addressed here. If you walk in, you will almost assuredly walk out. Welcome to Reliant. If you're in need of medical assistance or require supplies... Well, you've certainly come to the right place. Take care of yourself.
The engines?
Star Station LO868. You need the eye?
Dad, have you ever tried Aurora?
Constellation Star Station LO868.
Well?
Welcome aboard.
Not in a long time, sweetheart. Not since you were born.
What was it like?
Terrible. It was terrible. You stay away from that stuff, Cora. Trust
Ship
me.
is now
It's
docked.
the worst.
Perfect. Didn't even smudge the paint.
We got a rook on deck. Good to see Constellation getting some fresh blood. Former Crimson Fleet. An old Jacoboons would be the term for it, back in my day. Left that life behind me. Even before I signed up with Constellation, I was retired. An honest job. No shame in that.
We've all come from different walks of life.
Wish I could have been down at the lodge to see the artifacts come together. But I got a little lost peeking through the eye. Probably would have just gotten annoyed at being bothered. I'll catch a smile at our next big revelation. You know there's more to come. Now, this station, the Eye, rigged up for deep space scans. Barrett and Sarah teased out the signs of where our artifacts could be hiding after we caught our second one. But the data takes a slow ride along the Sea of Light. Years or decades between us and the fringes of space without a grav drive. If you don't want to talk, we don't have to. Wouldn't be tipping your ear if I thought it was a waste of time. Giving you the best of what's available. No more. You won't be the only Constellation out there. Andreja and Matteo are both following up on scans themselves. Matteo went out recently, but Andreja, it's been a while. Hate to pull a worried old man act on you, but I'm an old man, and I'm worried. Another rook in Constellation who's making a name for herself. Likes to be on her own.
Yes, indeed. Stop worrying so much, Vladimir. If she's out there, we'll find her.
She should be at one of the 2 sites I've marked on your star map. Can take care of herself, but we all need backup sometimes. Anyway, hopefully you'll be catching Fortune's smile, and we'll have some more artifacts to take a closer look at. Happy hunting. Usually it doesn't. It's a long tale to tip your ear on, but if you ever wanted to visit, I have a house out there in the Starfeild. Thought I was going to see life's eclipse from there, but Constellation swept me away. If you do go there, turn the lights off when you leave, okay?
Are you lifting off right away, or do you need a little bit of time?
Have any new books for me?
What's on your mind?
Releasing ship from dock. Done. We are now free to move among the stars.
This is an impressive mining operation.
Don't come any closer. Identify yourself. Ah, good. I suppose I should have guessed. It has been too long since I checked in.
I'm just glad we found you unharmed, Andreja. Vladimir and I were worried.
You are the newest member, yes? Do they often send you to check up on other, more senior members? Perhaps. I suspect Vladimir worried you might find me on the ground, instead of this one. We waste time. We should complete our mission and then we can talk. Let us talk more once our mission is complete. Quite cold. Too bad one cannot layer spacesuits like sweaters. Once again, we are triumphant. Don't come any closer. You are from Constellation.
I'm just glad we found you on.
You are the newest member yet. Perhaps. We waste time. Meet your death. Where have they gone? We are not alone. And succeed at that before we are discovered.
Let's bring this stuff back to the ship and sort through it later. When you have a moment, I'd like to speak to you. Something you need? Thanks for taking time to chat. I really need a friendly ear right about now. I received a message from Constellation, and it's given me a lot to think about. You in deep thought or something? No. I wish it was that simple. It's not from Barrett specifically. It's a line list of questions they need answered. You're not keeping me out here. I am. Just... Here, let me explain. Before I joined Constellation, I served for 8 years as the head of the Navigator Corps, until the UC decided to axe the department. Yeah, I suppose painful is an appropriate way to put it. You see, the top brass demanded press-worthy discoveries to justify the spending, and money was tight after the war. Shutdown was inevitable. At the end of the day, I was in charge, so the blame obviously fell on my shoulders. Yeah? You once told me that you favored the journey over the destination. So I'm hoping you'll understand what I'm trying to say. I failed, because I was more concerned about exploring the stars than pushing a pencil. Because of my lack of foresight, all I ended up with was a shuttered division and a bunch of excuses. Hello? That's just it, though. Did I push too hard? Did they shut us down because I wasn't quietly sitting at my desk approving meaningless memos? We'll never know. Well, that brings us to this message now, doesn't it? Call it whatever you want. My drive, my initiative, my optimism. It's been my greatest strength and my worst nightmare. It elevates me to these positions of authority, but all I want to do is explore, not sit and make sure all the accounts are balanced. Oh, you have no idea how tempting that sounds. But then dumping everything I've worked so hard to achieve, it's like I've wasted another decade of my life. I can't do that. So frustrating. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. Oh, here you are trying to help me and I'm yelling at you. You have to understand. Once Aja retired, I lost the only person that gave a damn. Look, it's clear that you have feelings for me. It's just... I've never had time for this sort of thing in my life. Please, it's not you. It's me. I'm just not ready to get that close. I can't. Not now. But thank you for being there and listening.
Always worth checking. Never know what you might find in their pockets. You did not respond when I called to you after you pulled out the artifact. Does that mean Barrett's theory and experience were correct? The artifact grants the first person who touches it a vision? The fact that it has happened to both you and Barrett is already more than we had before. I think it is important that we discuss what you saw back there. That man. What I had done. It was, yes. I appreciate that you see it that way. A very practical outlook, not one I find is shared amongst members of Constellation. May I ask what your background is? Have you now? I have also seen a great many things in my time. Some quite dangerous. We both seem to be unusual additions to Constellation. Please, I would ask that you not mention to Vladimir the circumstances in which you found me. This is not the first time that Va'ruun zealots have attempted to corner me. If it is known that this has happened again, well, it has been a while since I was given an assignment on my own. I would not want it to be even longer in the future. Do you understand? Yes. It would seem they have not yet learned how much it will cost them. But then that is their fundamental problem, is it not? Mom, this means we are in agreement. Thank you. That is good to know. I will finish here and return to New Atlantis when I can.
Hell of a city, isn't it? There's nowhere else like it in the galaxy.
Have another story for me? You talk and get paid, I spread the news. It's a classic win-win. You certainly get around, but I thought the Rangers had finally managed to get a handle on it. I heard there was a standoff. Even though the Rangers are based out of Aquila City, they are spread thin across the Freestar Collective. What happened to the robbers? You did what? I mean, you're well-spoken, but a hostage negotiator? I'll do some research and make sure that checks out. These things are often messy. Any customers or Galbank staff get hurt? That's really good news. Usually, well, it's a different kind of story. You were there. You were involved in resolving it. Any comment on the Freestar Rangers? Huh. That's really good to know. Stories like this always fire up public outrage and appetite. Thanks for the interview.
scanner? adventurers for. Find anything useful?
This is exactly for you.
while we're here, let's swing by Centaurian so I can pick up some ammo. We left it. You know, I've often wondered who keeps the lodge so meticulously clean.
Captain, I have been idling and awaiting my next
Was there
order
concern
for
that I would
some
not
time
contribute
now.
to the mission?
No, of course not. We thought you might be hurt.
Oh, then thank you, but it was not necessary. We succeeded.
Look at you two. I'm jealous. I tried following up on some leads myself, but came back empty-handed.
They could be anywhere, can't they? Embedded in a rock, or in the hands of an unsuspecting novelty goods trader? I wasn't aware we were competing, but game on.
Oh no, don't you two start. We're supposed to be working together, not competing.
What's wrong with a little rivalry here and there? I think it pushes us to be at our best.
Or causes nothing but arguments.
Arguments which then breed distrust. Noel is right, Mateo.
Well, I suppose there was that one time, and then the other. What do you think? A little competition can't be that bad, can it? Exactly. We're all friends here.
The best shouting, you mean? The halls of the lodge echo, you know.
I'm siding with Mateo on this one as well. I find that a little competition is the spark people need to push themselves to achieve their goals.
You know what? I just realized I completely overtook this whole conversation.
I do not mind being asked to join in a debate. It was good to hear everyone's sides, but I do agree that we accomplished something together. I have no objections.
Noel, pulling some interesting data from those new artifacts. Tell the Rook to meet me back on board the station.
Roger that, Vladimir. He's on his way.
Captain, hello again. I was uncertain you would return.
Ever since I got here, this has felt like home. These people are family. I hope it feels that way for you too.
Can I help? I'm glad you're back.
Miss Morgan?
It's actually comforting to know.
never
Cora doesn't get too much on
Sorry.
the foot.
Scenery?
Thinking of something else. Yes, Captain.
The eye is open to you, Constellation.
Time to cycle the airlock and move.
Any day you make it through is a victory in my book.
Your ship is way bigger than Dad's.
Now that those artifacts aren't just blips of hope in the blackest sea, I found an interesting pattern. The grav anomaly generated by one of those artifacts, it matches one on another planet. A bigger one. The ones we found, anyway. Going to send you the mark close as I can. Don't know what you'll find. And from there, maybe you catch a smile and uncover the...
A brief history of time. If you find any addition, any at all, I will be your friend
Ships separated. Engaging drive.
Landing site's clear. All green here.
Fancy a drive?
Notice how the room is reacting to our presence. Those rings in particular. And I very rarely use that word for anything. Need to get you looked at back at the lodge. I have something for you when you have a moment.
What can I help you with? Yep, here you go. Fine by me. Bye for now. Much as I'm eager to explore the universe, there's nothing quite like the feeling of returning home.
Crix's bones. Look at you.
If you don't mind, I'm gonna start doing some scans. Like, right now.
We were right about the anomaly, weren't we? Tip our ears on the tail. What in the blackest sea are you going on about?
Vladimir, look at these readings. Cardiovascular and neurological levels aren't in the normal range.
I think we're going to need a little demonstration. Mind putting the paces to it? Everyone saw that, right?
Like a literal gift from the heavens.
And also the most practical consequence of our little venture thus far.
Got no old shipwise for this one. Going to just call weird, weird. So we have artifacts, a temple, and this power. All connected.
More questions than answers.
Can we find more of them?
Already picked one up from the scans. Matches another one of the artifacts we found. In theory, there might be one temple for each. But sifting through all the signs to identify a match is tricky. Impossible if we don't have the right artifact to compare. And even then, it takes time. Don't think it's just fortune's left that this temple responded to you. The artifacts, the visions, this power you've gotten, all seems to be the same song somehow. Plenty to think about. Anyway, Catch a smile out there. I'll work on finding planet anomalies that match the other artifacts we have.
If you have a moment, I have something I'd like to discuss.
This is all exciting, but there's really a lot of pressure on us.
I must admit, you've surprised me. I thought you were going to take off as soon as you'd gotten something from us. But I was wrong. I want you for a little soiree I'm planning. It's about an artifact, and our goal is simple. We're going to purchase it. Our seller is a freelance operative in the city of Neon, which means the artifact is almost certainly stolen from someone. I just need a little more presence in the negotiation to show we're serious. Ah, yes, you're intimately familiar with the area. No need to sugarcoat then.
With all those megacorps and bean counters on Neon, you should feel right at home, Walter.
What do you say? I just need a ride to Neon, we talk to a few of your fellow Neon citizens, and then we're back for drinks. To the Volai star system, then.
Captain, may I be of assistance on your ship?
Word and
I
we'll
have
get
something
underway.
for you.
Welcome to the Freestar Collective. Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship. And that's it. Enjoy Neon.
Sight is clear. Descent starts. Sure. Do you need something? Please, go on. I think about it a lot. I'm not a fearful man, and I'm keenly aware that this artifact could change my life. Or end it. I think it's pretty clear now there's a possible correlation between the visions and the powers. Of course, correlation isn't necessarily causation. But once I get back into academic mode, obfuscating the identities of the powered, of course. Right. No worries.
Man, the galaxy's too big to be stuck in the surface.
See that shroud
Smell that?
covering Neon?
Construction.
Believe it
Incense,
or not,
industrial
you're
chemicals
looking at
of
the
every
only
kind.
city in the settled
But they still
systems
can't get
that
rid of the
powers
odor of
itself
gas
from
and gas.
lightning.
Quite true, but also opportunity. our opportunity. We need to stop by the Stroud-Eklund offices. There are certain authorization procedures when large funds are being transferred, even for something like this.
Looks like some sort of checkpoint ahead. It's probably designed to suck the credits directly from your pocket.
Don't move, Nesha!
What's this about? Cut the act. Sniffers picked up the Aurora you're carrying the second you stepped in.
All right, get up slowly and turn around. Try to run, and we open fire. So, what was the plan, Nesha? Smuggle the Aurora into Aquila City or New Atlantis?
No, I just forgot I was carrying it, was all. Honest mistake, right? Can we just settle this right here? I can pay the usual.
We don't make the rules. That's Administrator Bayou's job. Now, shut up and start walking.
Move it! Let's go!
The rules are there for a reason. Follow them, and we won't have a problem. New around here? Make certain you familiarize yourself with our rules and regulations regarding the transport of Aurora. After all, you don't want to end up like Nishar, do you? Well, things change, and you appear to have been off-world for a while, so let me refresh your memory. First and foremost, the interplanetary transport of Aurora is strictly forbidden. Anyone caught transporting the substance through this checkpoint will be arrested, fined, and jailed, if necessary. You are free to carry and use Aurora anywhere within the city limits, yeah. On my list of excuses for attempting to transport Aurora, that ranks a close third to I forgot that I had any on me, and I am holding it for a friend. The other regulation you should be aware of is that Aurora is only available for purchase in the astral. Buying it from any other business or a street dealer is illegal. If they do, Neon Security will handle it. All right then, that's it. If you have any additional questions, let me know. Volii Alpha has a unique agreement with the Freestar Collective. We allow their ships to patrol the spaceways, and Neon Security maintains the peace within Neon itself. The only exception is the Freestar Ranger outpost located in the city. Aurora is the #1 product produced by Xenofresh Fisheries, the company that originally founded what is now called Neon. Clinical studies sponsored by Xenofresh have proven that using Aurora has no long-term negative health effects. And before you ask, yes, this was also approved by the Freestar Collective, as long as Aurora stays within the city limits. Stay safe.
Well,